what is one thing you will do to preserve Khmer culture for your kids?
I would definitely try and hopefully let her pick up the language. It's something that I should have done, but I didn't do.
Make Khmer as a first language.
I always speak Khmer to my kids because that's how my parents always made me feel included in the Khmer culture.
I try to speak as much Khmer as possible around my daughter, and I also cook Khmer food as well.
I would cook Khmer food for them.
I cook Khmer food.
Probably Cambodian food.
Food is like a key to Cambodian culture.
Get food from like Phnom Penh Noodle Shack or something.
I'm watching a lot of DVD karaoke's. No, I'm just kidding with y'all. Actually, I preserve it through our historical food, and you know, all the spices, all the techniques in cooking. Try to spread this, you know, this new revolution and old school style of cooking, but you know, also bring memories of your grandparents and everything back in just one plate, one dish. So this is how I preserve Khmer in a sense.
Have them read more about the history and have them interact more with their elders, especially my dad and my older relatives, so they could know more about the history.
Help them understand the history of what happened to Khmer people and how it has affected what would be their grandparents or their great uncles and great aunts.
Let's actually send them out to Cambodia. Send them out there, live out there for a couple months, show them how it is.
The one thing I'm trying to do right now is actually work with Mr. Ung on making a video tutorial on the lessons that he already made. Put it up on YouTube. It'll be there forever, ever, forever, ever.
Aloha, Wang Shan.
How's it going, brother? Glad you're here, man.
So let's get that word out, yeah.
Alright, let's start with the questions. What is one thing you would do to preserve Khmer culture for your kids?
One thing I would do to preserve Khmer culture for my kids is teach them about the history of our country. But we like to talk about from the war, the killing fields to now. So if you start from there, our history is nothing but suffering and bloodshed. But you have to go beyond that. You have to go to the 1920s, go research some archives, look at pictures from the 1940s, 1950s. Talk to your parents. My mom said Cambodia was beautiful before the war.
Respect my elders? Respect my elders, I guess.
To be very humble.
Proud of where you came from, because that's what defines who you are.
Be more of an individual.
I think the biggest thing about our culture and the greatest thing I love about it is the community. Just the friendships that I had.
Definitely inclusiveness.
To never give up and to have the resilience to move forward through the pain, through the suffering.
For me, it just taught me to never to give up and just keep going, even though you fall. Just get back up, dust, and just keep moving forward. Eventually, you can get there.
Stay resilient and be optimistic, be hopeful, and also come together, because with solidarity we're able to prosper and be able to succeed in whatever goals we want to do.
How trauma can affect a community and how that experience trickles down to you as, you know, second generation Khmer.
It's definitely sacrifice. Willing to do things that you don't necessarily want to do but have to do to kind of either further yourself or help your family.
We learned how to be survivors, and now that we've gone beyond the killing field and it's been like about 40 plus years, we are now as a people starting to thrive.
Talk to me more.
I love you.
I love them, and that I will try my best to be the best daughter that I can and to fulfill their legacy.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the support.
Thank you for supporting me through whatever I do.
Sorry for the times that I disappointed you guys, but I'll keep trying to make myself better and keep making everybody proud.
You know, I would like to say thank you for all the things you've done for me, even though you don't have anything, but yet you still manage to provide me with food and shelter and education, and to brought me who I am today.
I am so grateful for everything they've done for me and my brother. Like, coming to a different country, not knowing the language, not knowing what's here, what's life gonna be like here, and starting from nothing is something that I will never know and we will never know, and I just think that it's the most inspirational thing ever, and I'm so happy and so blessed for the opportunities I have here in America.
Learn from previous mistakes and take it to that next level. Like, because the goal is to not just be like, oh, you did good. No, it's like, you did good, but I know that you can do better than me. So I'm always gonna push myself included to be better than where I am. And I expect the next generation to, whatever it is that they do, whether it's music, whether it's video, whether it's, you're gonna write a book, do it, but do it and take it to that next level, because that's where people need to be, is just be at that next level.
What I want to instill in you guys is that we are a beautiful culture. It's up to us to uphold it, because as you know yourself, little by little we lose a little bit of our country. If I don't take responsibility in passing it down to my kids, to passing it down to you, then you, even if you wanted to pass it down to your kids, there's nothing to pass down because you didn't get it from anybody. I think it was meant to be that we were supposed to spread and go out into the world and be Australian Cambodians, French Cambodians, American Cambodians, Canadian Cambodians, and Hawaiian Cambodians. Take a look at this. So I am Cambodia.
The first generation and second generation, and even the third generation right now, they need to open up on their ideas, open up on their dreams, open up on a goal where we together as one can make a difference, if only they can see the change that is happening in your own kids. So come on, parents, support them.
I am Cambodian.
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 I am Cambodian American.
I am Cambodian.
I am Cambodian.
I am Cambodian and Vietnamese.
I am Khmer American.
I am Khmer.
I'm Cambodian, Did American.
I am Cambodian Chinese American.
I am Khmer.
I'm Cambodian Chinese American.
I am Cambodian American.
I am Cambodian Chinese American.
I am Cambodian American.
I am Cambodian American.
I am Cambodian American.
I'm a Cambodian.
I am Cambodian Chinese.
I am
Cambodian and Chinese American.
I'm Cambodian American and I'm KSCC.
I am Cambodian and I am KSCC.
I'm Khmer American and I'm KSCC.
And I'm KSCC.
I am 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 KSCC. Whoop whoop.
I am KSCC.
I am KSCC.
I am KSCC.
I am KSCC.
KSCC.
I am KSCC.
I am KSCC.
I am KSCC.
We are KSCC.
I am KSCC. And I am KCC.
I'm
KS. What?
CC.
CC.
KSCC.
And you were KSCC.
And I'm KSCC.
CC.
Khmer Students
Coalition Conference.
I am KSCC.
Yay.